to something else. And it was a slight decrease, slight reduction. We had that conversation on WhatsApp, and I was like, it still had to be up to 200, even above 200 naira. Like, what happened to, the price being actually below 200 naira? Anyway. Some people would say, at all, name bad pass, right? So at least they did something. You will not say they did not reduce the price. But then, are you the kind of person that would appreciate a discount? No matter how much discount you get, whether it is really, really tiny or it's much. So far you get a discount. There are people who would want more. But there are others who, so far you just give them a discount, they're good to go. So, are you that kind of person? And second of all, so the initial reason I wanted to have this conversation was about what some people said about how if they go to the market and, and they try to bargain a price, get a good deal, and the very first price they mention, the person agrees, they feel like, you have cheated me. Like if the seller or trader says the price is perhaps 2,000 naira for something, and then you go, you not say 1.8, and they say, okay, fine, bring money. You'll be like, it's like they have cheated me. Maybe I should have said 1.5 or 1,000. So do you feel cheated if the first bargained price is agreed upon? If the trader says, okay, to that very first price you mentioned, do you feel cheated? Okay, that's my second question. Anyway, at 1 o'clock we'll bring you the news, trending stories, and we'll continue our conversation on discounts and bargains till 1:30, and then within the 1:30 till about 2 o'clock, within that hour, I'll bring you water prompts. All right, something about this weather and the kind of water people would rather drink, hot or cold. Not necessarily hot or cold, but room temperature or cold water. Some people say normal water. So we'll be looking at cold or normal water, which is best for hot weather. I'll let you know, okay? And then 2 o'clock, the news update comes up. And after the news update, we'll talk about something else. This time around, it has to do with checking up on people. So someone says if you check up on people too much, you might begin to catch feelings. And some other people were like, what is wrong with you? Are you trying to dissuade or discourage people from checking up on their loved ones or neighbors? And some others were like, yeah, it's true. Attention breeds affection. Yeah, there's a phrase like that. I think it was it Pastor Lazarus? What's his surname now? I can't remember. But the guy who's always talking about relationship stuff. Yeah. So he's the one that actually said something like that at some point. But it's a popular phrase. Attention breeds affection. Do you agree? I want to get your opinion on that. All right. And have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you were implicated just because you were checking up on someone? Maybe they billed you money that you do not have, you had to spend it. Or you had to carry matter on your head that you did not plan. All right, so that will be the last conversation for today. And of course, don't forget now, go on social media and engage. All right, with all our conversations right there on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, on X, Nigeria Info PH, on Instagram, Nigeria Info FM _ PH. All right, we're live though. So we'll go on a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue. My name is Constance Mega. Do stay tuned. I had to look up the meaning of a discount and also check out what a bargain is, right? So simply put, a discount is a reduction in the price of a good or service. As simple as that. And then a bargain is what? It is getting a good deal on a product or service. And this often comes by negotiating a lower price or finding a deal. So that's it. So the news I told you about, it came in yesterday. Yes. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, has approved a reduction of electricity tariff for Band A customers from 225 naira per kilowatt hour to 206 naira 80 kobo per kilowatt hour. So the commission, in their statement, said the reduction will provide a balanced and effective distribution of power. So I had to just do a little math, just subtract this from this, just to find out, okay, how much they even remove. When you're pricing something and then they remove price for you, want to know how much, right? That was actually reduced. So I had to just check to find out how much they even remove. So I was seeing that it was just 18 naira 2 kobo. That's what they removed. So that's about 8.5% reduction. So in case you've forgotten, the initial tariff, because when I say the initial, you were thinking 225 naira, right? But no, the initial, before this particular initial tariff, was 66 naira thereabout. And so they increased it by more than 100% to 225 naira. And so now they've reduced it again to still above 200 naira. I don't know. It feels like this reduction is not giving. You know how Nigerians like to talk? It's not giving. But another question we would like to perhaps ask ourselves is, okay, they actually have a plan with the whole increase in the first place, right? There's a backlog to be paid. I can't remember how many billions they say they owe the discos, and so they need to clear that backlog. So hello, Band A consumers, you will pay on behalf of the rest of Nigerians. Okay, so that's what they're trying to achieve. And then another thing you also look out for when you are trying to get a service or buy an item, and you're trying to look for a good deal, is for the person who is doing the selling or providing the service. They also check, is this going to benefit me in any way? People are looking at their overhead cost. They're looking at perhaps the expenses they've made, and how much was actually supposed to be their gain in the first place. So if they're removing anything, would they still be able to run their business as they ought to? I mean, okay, if we remove for you like this and remove for everybody, are we still going to be in business? All right. Although, back to what I was saying earlier, I'm sure that many Nigerians, including myself, would really appreciate something that is less than 200 naira. All right? Less than 200 naira. So, but then, if we are looking at having larger reductions, how feasible is that in the first place? From some of the things I've mentioned, some of the factors that I've talked about, right? The financial limitations that may be there and the regulatory considerations as well. Of course, market dynamics welcome now to Nigeria, not just Nigeria, all over the world. Things are not looking the same. Things are not the same. Yeah, someone did a song like that, right? Things are not the same like before. Okay, we're not singing. So yeah, back to what I was saying. So first of all, do you think that the reduced tariff for Band A customers is fair? So I'm putting it like that because I don't know what angle you want to take it from. Is it that it is fair that they're getting a reduction from that humongous amount, or it's not fair that they're the only ones whose tariff is being reduced, and those of us on the Band B, Band C, Band D, Band 8, bandage are not getting any reduced tariff? All right, so whichever angle you want to take it from, I'm just leaving it at that, open like that. Do you think the reduced tariff for Band A customers is fair? My first question. So let's talk. The numbers to call are 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0002, and 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0007. And back to the other question I asked you before, I'm still asking, do you always appreciate a price discount, even if it is little? Do you appreciate or do you want more? All right. And then do you maybe consider it a sign of commitment from the seller to you that, oh, okay, they really want to address the fact that you're concerned about your affordability of the product or service. So no matter the discount, no matter how tiny it is something. So first of all, do you think the reduced tariff for Band A customers is fair? And then do you always appreciate a price discount even if it's little? And the last question I'm asking is, do you feel cheated if your first bargained price is accepted? Send me a message via WhatsApp to 0809-030-6416. Please remember we have a call screener, so when you call in, stay on the line. Don't be in a hurry to leave, all right? It's not a wrong number when you hear another person's voice. Get on Facebook and leave your comments right there. I'll read them. Nigeria Info 92.3 on X. Nigeria Info PH. All right, since I'm going to run this myself. Hello?
Yeah, Constance, Mr. Zion. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Zion. Go on, please.
Yes, I feel cheated if my first bargain is accepted.
Yeah, you're really a Nigerian. If I used to doubt, now I know. Now it's in the blood.
It's in the blood. For these guys to accept this price like this, oh boy, no. I feel cheated. I will beat this thing down a little bit.
I'll be.
But don't you think sometimes we always like things from the hard way of life? When they give us soft touch, we feel so cheated for making the thing easier for us. Although it's very funny, that's just our nature.
Yeah.
And for the reduction, the truth is this, if it does not capture the interest of at least 60-something%, no, now, they have reduced nothing. And that is one problem we have when it comes to business in this part of the world. Discount sales in the Arabic marketing system is one thing that sustains their businesses and give them profit. There's an air period. Is okay, let me say, before their fast, there is this program they do. I'm talking about the Islamic kind of businesses now.
Okay.
They give a discount price, 20%, 10%, 30%, and sales will rush. If you notice, that is why most of the period, that is when our people normally are going to Dubai, now lie, they need to go relax, they go buy discount sales and bring it to us. Look at the concept. They are looking for turnover. So which means for the period of that 9 months before the next fast, if they have not made any sales, automatically these discount sales will now improve and sustain their market structure. But look at us. We do businesses like that. We will keep the products in the market or in our shops until some of them they'll get them best before it will expire. What do? We throw them away or we start rebranding them. And that has killed a lot of our businesses. So the discounts, if you are given, you even make it more complicated. Like the case study which you are taking now.
Yeah.
So about this from that 260 something to 208. It's nothing now. They would have reduced it down to 150 or 180. That is so you know that this is a discount. Now those who are in that business now, don't forget to when they brought this new tariff, some people have to off their appliances. They have some electronics. They say, don't use this one again. Don't use that one again. They will like it or not. They will run shortage. But if you reduce it to that variable minimum to like 30%, they have no choice. After all, they don't reduce them now. Yeah, on this equipment, on this machine, on that machine, business continues.
All right.
business idea, Mr. Zion.
Thank you very much for calling, Mr. Zai. Oh, was he about to say something else? Apologies, you can call back. All right. So we're discussing discounts and bargains. All right. So you go to get something, you get to buy something, or get a service, right? And then you're bargaining. You want to get a good deal. But then the very first thing you said, they accepted. Be like, it's like I did not do this thing well, though. Some people are happy, you just, that very first price you mentioned, they accept it. It's like, thank God they accept it. But some other persons feel cheated, feel like, maybe I should have said something lower. I've actually been in a situation where the moment they accepted the first one, I had to go lower because, why is this so easy like this? So do you feel cheated if the very first price you bargained for is accepted? And then second of all, the reduced electricity tariff for band A customers, is it fair? I mean, it went from fine. The very first time it was 66 naira up to 225 naira. And now they have reduced it. They say they've reduced it to how much? 206 naira 80 kobo. Is it fair? And mind you, for the other bands, yours remain the same. All right? Nothing changed. So talk to me. Do you think the reduced tariff is fair? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, Constance. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Muriel.
Thank you. Let me talk about the discounts and the bargain sales. Constance, do you know that this discount thing, sometimes it should be bargainable, honestly. But sometimes they will say discount, they've already removed. Trust me, if they were selling that good at 50,000, and now they say, okay, let's say 10% discount, and or 1% discount, the case may be. Sometimes they just, instead of calculating the discount at that exact 50,000, they might even calculate it as 60 or 70K. In other words, they are not even giving they are just giving the discount to attract. So, but the bargain sales consultant, I found myself in a situation where I priced something, and when the woman, when she literally agreed, I looked at the scheme and this is too small, and they say, I said, I'm not going to take more for this amount to apply, though. I don't agree now. I said, no, madam. I sit down. You make them so furious and they'll be so angry.
Yeah.
And there's a particular side they'll call you say, from this place, this particular side, move the person. Sometimes they will insult you, but sometimes some persons might. And the situation when they just tell you, and they just tell you, even the other for the one, some you argue before they agree, and you now later realize this product is too small for that price. But sometimes you just price, and it's like you don't enter their hand. When they look at you, the way you're dressed, so much that they're supposed to be fish. They are supposed to sell for 6,000 or 3,500. When they look at you, they say 8,000. And ultimately, they want to sell at 3,000 or 2. And you now say,
but based on who you be,
it's okay, immediately. That one they pay me. I say, this one don't make mistake. Market situation is just funny sometimes.
Yeah.
Thank you, the discussant.
All right, thank you so much for calling, Muriel. All right, so I'm taking your messages on WhatsApp, so please do well to send them. You can also get on Facebook or Instagram or X. Twitter sounded better. Anyway, yeah. So get on there and join the conversation online. So for WhatsApp messages, send them to 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. Simply Goodness from Malacca here. Okay, you're telling me the song was by Neto C, 10 over 10. Yeah, sure. You said that thing Neck did is not a significant discount as long as it is still within the range of 200 naira. Yeah, so I feel cheated because I believe I could have gotten a better deal if I had pushed a little further. So yeah, that's the thing. Some people actually really feel like this thing just. How can I just say, okay, will you not sell for? And then you just agreed. No, now it means you can actually go lower. Let's try something lower. So are you in the WhatsApp group of those who appreciate a price discount no matter how little? I know there are people like that. I know. So far there is a discount. If something is sold for 1,000 naira and you give it to them at 950, they're very grateful. And there are people like, yeah, you never remove anything now. I'm one of those people, shall be like, you've not done anything. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon. Am I on to Constant Jamaica?
Yes, you are.
Good afternoon to you from inside this afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your name, sir?
My name is Rental Mwameme, the aka celebrity businessman.
Welcome, celebrity
I'm calling
businessman.
you right now from Eberiomuma.
Okay.
Yes, you are really doing well. I'm very happy to meet you today on Sunny Side.
Thank you.
On your program, I always follow you. The way I follow you is when you are reading your news. After your news, you can interact with you. So you are asking a question concerning a discount.
Yes, discounts and bargains.
Yes, the truth is that there's anybody that does not like a discount. You understand? Because at times there are people that discount there. It's really sweet. It really puts smiles on anyone's face. You understand? In my place, it's just like somebody who went and cut a meat. Any small thing you put to that person will put smile on that person's face. So everybody likes a discount. It's just like even when you go to a place where they're selling a fuel or any other thing, then maybe they are selling something at 800, they remove 50 naira from you. Yeah, it will get a long way. Me, I like it. I follow for people that like discounts. Yes.
So no matter how little, you appreciate it.
Yes, very, very now. It's very, very, because anyone that appreciates something small will also appreciate something big. Don't you know like that?
Interesting. So how about if you go to buy something and you price and then they agree that very first amount you mentioned? Do you feel like they've cheated you? Maybe you would have gone lower.
This area now is another area now. The truth is that I'm a businessman. And when it comes to business, for me, I cannot go for a particular place to buy something. Before I buy something, I must go up to 3 places. That is me for you.
Interesting. So why are you going to 3 places?
The reason why I'm going to 3 places is that I want to know if what I'm buying, if this is actually the price. You understand? Because if you buy it at the first time, then you may later know that they even say the price they sell it to you is double than what you're supposed to buy it.
Yeah.
So that is why, you see, as a business person, so I need to price like 3 places. You understand? I will use this place to compare. Then another thing is that to verify if what I'm buying, if it is the original. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because there are people too that can sell the imitation one and the price of the original. You get it here?
Yeah.
So that is why it's like that. So my name still remains Stanley Rentals, and I'm calling you from a very man. Maybe that celebrity business from where they also send you message.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Hello.
Yeah,
good afternoon. What's your name?
I'm from
Would you like some water? I can barely hear you.
I am from Nenelebato.
Okay.
I'm calling from Yenagua.
Oh, interesting. How is Yanagua this afternoon?
Yenagua is cool. That the weather is not friendly.
It's not only in Yanagua. It's everywhere in Nigeria. Though? Manage it.
My sister, how is Port Harcourt?
Port Harcourt is fine. At least AC they blow me inside studio.
AC, under this water,
Under waiting.
under this kind of weather, AC is blowing you.
No.
You're a strong woman, though. Are you from Okirika? Maybe you eat fresh fish every minute.
Good.
Let me go ahead and contribute my own portal of the story.
All right.
You see this, I just fall in love with what that young man was saying. You understand? You have to do market surveillance. The what we call market surveillance. If you continue buying one place, you will not know when the price is increasing or when the price is down. So sometimes you will move from one location to another location to find out whether the price is low or is high. That will tell you how are you going to patronize your goods and services. So market surveillance is very good, not to this time around. And people should be wise enough and security enough to verify what they are paying for, because this time because of full insecurity, a lot of people bring a lot of things to the market. And people are falling victims. So you have to check what you are paying for. Hello?
Okay. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Hello.
Constance.
Good afternoon. That's a first. Turn off your radio set.
It's off now.
I was hearing that sound
Is
in
it
the
okay?
background. Yes, it's okay now. What's your name?
My name is Mr. Walter. I'm calling from Romago.
Welcome, Mr. Walter.
This is work now.
Work is fine.
I am that kind of person that if I want to buy something, I'll go to 3 places or 4, even more. So far, I am getting the quality of what I need. Just like what happened to me this morning. I called my electrician to go and buy something from electrical store. He went to the first place. They gave him the quotation, the price, everything. He brought it to me. I said, my brother, go to the other place too, because both of them are my customers. Do you know that this man came back and I had a difference of almost 100,000?
Wow.
From the first position. I said, what?
Wow.
I then asked yes, the same quality of material I wanted. The other first price, the first man that my electrician went to, his own is almost 80% lower than the second person.
Wow.
See? So, it is good anytime you want to buy something, you don't rely on one person. Because he's your brother, he's your friend. No, I don't do that. So far, you are going for the best. You try some places. It's not that everybody want to make gain. You want to make gain in business. Any business you're doing, you are not making gain. You are not doing business. Thank you, my sister.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. That's amazing. You know, if you're looking to get a good deal, right? You want to buy something from a shop and you go to the very first one and they give you their price. And you feel like, let me just check another shop. And then you go to another shop and it's cheaper. Perhaps you've bargained and then you got a deal and paid for it. And then you just decided to just find out how much they're selling it elsewhere. You now found out that even the one that you priced, you thought the price was reduced for you. That you're still far away. That it's much lower. Oh my goodness, it can be so heartbreaking. It can be heartbreaking. Happened to me even recently. Bought something somewhere and it was like almost double the price. When I just randomly checked in another shop, and that was after I had bought. Oh God. I just told myself, see these people, I will not come to your shop again. I didn't have to go and tell them. I just told myself, never ever. People will not see me again. But hey, don't forget now, my band A electricity customers. What's your take? We hear that the tariff has been reduced from 225 naira to 206 naira. Is it fair? Do you think that was a fair reduction? And if you go to buy something or, want to get service, do you feel cheated if the very first bargain, the price you put out there as a bargain, is accepted? Do you feel like they've cheated you? Hello? Oh, wow. Please do well to call back. Thank you. Hi. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Welcome, sir. Please turn off your radio set.
This is Dominic calling from Woodley.
Welcome, Elder.
I've listened to even your last caller. So that's exactly also what happened to me. Like in Woji, one of the examples I will just give you. Like in Woji, there's one filling station that the price of fuel there is about 6 rand, 8 9, and the other sell 750, 750, even to 1,000. And then if you go to that filling station, you see everyone would like to queue up at that filling station without minding, including myself too. So that small discount there means a lot to us. We don't mind to queue for that institution because of that difference of that 15 naira or that 13 naira queue for half a day. So then on the electric tariff that the money that they have taken from us for this past 1 week now, more, is there anyhow that they can refund it to those excess? Is there anyhow that they can refund it? Because they are taking a lot of money and they refund, mostly like myself. I use so many things, so many gadgets in my house. They're taking a lot of money from me. Is there anyhow that we can produce our account and then they return back some amount of excess to us? And they reduce the money to 150 naira, 155, 165. Like that. They should debate between 165, 150, and 145. Let's stop around there. So thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Oliver Twist wants some more. Turn off your radio. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name?
My name is Nnamdi. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Welcome, Nnamdi.
Yeah, it is very, very important that people should do pricing about goods they want to buy. I had an experience. I went to help somebody to buy electrical fittings in Port Harcourt. Right, so they gave me the fitting for I think 15,000, and when I priced, they said 13 is the last. Now I paid them, and that fittings was about 20 something pieces. After I must have paid and left, I just said, okay, let me even check the price online in Conga. And I saw that Conga and Junior, that fittings was supposed to be 3-in-1. It is the 3-in-1 that are supposed to sell 15,000, which is 5,000.
Okay.
But it was sold to me for
Ouch.
15,000.
Ouch.
Seriously. As I'm talking to you, I can snap the receipt and show you. When I went back, what the guy told me is that we have done business, have done business. In fact, I sent somebody to the same shop to go and price for the same goods. And they are giving the person 3 of what I bought one for 15,000. So it's good that you do your research.
Wait, what were you wearing?
I didn't want to do sports, so I was not wearing a sportswear. But I think it's just the trick if you don't know. So when I checked in Conga was when I saw that electrical fitting was supposed to be 3-in-1 carton. Each one was 4,500 in Conga. And I looked closely, it was the same thing. And I had to send somebody to go and say, okay, go and price this same thing in the same shop. The lady went and they told him the same 15,000. The person said, I hope it's 3-in-1. They said yes. But they sold to me 1-1. As I'm talking to you, I have the receipt. I can snap and send it to you. It was very heartbreaking.
Oh, now I can feel it from here. Aye.
Something pieces. It was very heartbreaking.
Aye. Sorry, sir. That's all I can say. Reminds me of this movie. Is it Afamefuna? Yes, that's the movie. I saw it recently. And how one of the boys, what do they call? What do they call them in English? I just know what they're called in Igbo. Fine, one of the boys. God have mercy. All right, so how one of them, told a customer that a particular product was 7,000 naira, whereas the price is 3,000 naira. And your guy was trying to explain that yes, what he did, it's actually it's a skill, it's a pattern that people adopt in business, right? But the one he did, his own was overboard. Greed was attached to his own. It was too much. Something of 3,000 naira. You wanted to make some extra gains for yourself. Add at least 500 now. Okay, let's say 1,000. Sell it 4K. And then you're selling for 7,000. So the same now for this man. He's gone to buy something and you know it's 3 in 1. That is at least 15K. You told him it's 1. Fear God. And on Sunday we'll go to church and lift up holy hands. It is well. So band A customers, how far? So the other caller said, can they refund us the excess of the ones that we paid since they entered 225 naira, for the past weeks? Can we get a refund? And then after that, can they please do this reduction properly? Because the reduction is not reductioning. It's not. We cannot feel it. What kind of reduction is that? From 225 naira to 206 naira. Can we go down to 100 and at least 65 naira? Yeah, within that range. Simply goodness, I see what you're saying. I know apirico, but I want it in English. What is apirico in English? This is Nigeria info. I can't be saying apirico on air. I need the English word for what I'm saying. So Chia Gozie says, any coins or naira back to my pockets is a good deal. I'm a kind of person who bargains even to the least crayfish on the seller's table. And even, cabs I board. Here in Abuja, nobody wants to live fake life again. Everybody wants to be real and wants discounts. But mega something, I also remembered crying once after being said and was sold a fake antiseptic on a very cheap price. Mega waterfully said the bottle. That was when my eyes cleared and I said I would spend more to get the best. Osho free in a kind of way, literally. Chia from Abuja. All right, thank you very much for your message. So we go off now for the news. After the news, we'll come back and wrap up this conversation. Trending Stories comes up shortly at 1 p.m. though. All right, don't forget, you can get on Facebook and join the conversation right there. Nigeria Info 92.3. I'll be back. Stay tuned.
This is Nigeria's #1 talk